Welcome to the Enlit studio. I'm joined today by Gabriel Sousa, CEO of the Portuguese gas operator Floene. Welcome, Gabriel.
Hello, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Please start by telling us why the company's rebranded and why the need for a rebranding, and what does Floene mean?
Well, we have been dealing as a gas DSO with the energy transition and the decarbonisation goals since already quite a long time ago. Well, since 2015, we created an area precisely for the energy transition. We represent in Portugal more or less 70% of the distribution of gas. We manage 9 of 11 companies in Portugal. And with all this process of the energy transition, several goals are on the decarbonisation of the network. At the same time, we had also some changes on the shareholder structure. We are currently, since 2021, owned by Allianz Capital Partners and also a Japanese consortium with Marubeni and Togas. So all these changes on the energy transition and also the changes on the shareholder structure, it was the right moment that we felt to change the name of the company. Floene stands for a flow of energy, and we are looking precisely for the energies of the future, which we really believe that renewable gases have a relevant role, and we want to faster this development.
Can you dive a bit deeper into the challenges facing gas operators in Portugal?
Well, some of the challenges that we have been dealing in the past are on the technical side, and fortunately Portugal has a very recent gas network. Portugal was one of the last countries to have natural gas, so the average of our network is more or less 15 years. More than 94% of the network is already built with polyethylene, which is very nice to receive renewable gas and to deal with hydrogen injection at the level of the distribution. So we have been dealing with all these technical developments. What we think is now very important to speed up the development is also the right legal and regulatory framework. We are very happy with the ambition that the European Commission has been also setting with the REPowerEU. We think it's quite ambitious, but it makes sense to develop the renewable gases. But we also believe that there are now steps to do in terms of the legal and regulatory framework so that the market develops, so that the market appears, and all the chain value is ready to develop the renewable gases market.
And as a company, what innovations are you pursuing to introduce these renewable renewable gases?
In these last years, as I mentioned, we have been working with some pilot projects. We have already in Portugal one network that is fulfilled with 100% hydrogen, and then there is a blending station, and we are currently providing between 5% to 20% to 80 customers. These 80 customers are mainly residential, but also some industrial. What this has been showing to us with all the sensoring of the network is, first of all, that it is feasible. It also allows to train the people in the company to work with renewable gases and mainly hydrogen. It also addresses the connection with the customers so that the society understands what is going on the energy, and namely on the gas sector, and how the gas sector can also be decarbonized, similar to what have been done in the past with the electricity sector. Another projects that we have been doing with quite a strong support from the Portuguese government and the Portuguese regulator, it's also a roadmap for the introduction of renewable gases on the industry. In Portugal, the industrial market represents more or less 80% of the gas that is distributed. So it's very important that the industrial customers also understand, and we work together with them on how to speed up and do it properly for the introduction of renewable gases on their consumption.
And when do you think that's going to take place at scale?
Well, we already have these pilot projects with hydrogen injection. Portugal was one of the first countries to develop the strategy for hydrogen, achieving and with a goal of 15% injection of hydrogen in the network until 2030. What we still believe that needs also to be developed and faster is the biomethane policy at the Portuguese level. It's pretty much clear that in several European countries the biomethane development is quite in a large development in several European countries. This is something that we are still in a first phase in Portugal. And biomethane is a faster development than hydrogen because the molecule is similar to natural gas. It's the same molecule, so no adaptation to the network, no need to adjustments on the customer installation. So we should be moving faster with biomethane. That can be a reality right now, and targeting for the goals of 15% injection of hydrogen in 2030.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your insight.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
For more insights, tune into the Enlit channels. Thank you.